How to write top band 8 marker answers. Edexcel Psychology. By the end of this video, you will be able to interpret Edexcel command words accurately, balance depth and breadth in 8 mark answers, avoid overwriting and losing essay marks. This is the most overwritten question in Edexcel Psychology. Students panic, write it like it's a 16 marker, and Edexcel quietly caps the marks. Let's fix that. An 8 marker in Edexcel Psychology usually targets 2 assessment objectives, most commonly AO1 and AO3 or AO1 and AO2. That means some knowledge, some evaluation or application, not everything you know. You should be aiming to write 2 paragraphs with a clear focus, no waffle. If you write more, you don't get more marks, you just run out of time later, which Edexcel absolutely loves. Let's go through the command words on screen. Explain means what it is and how it works. Explain does not mean everything you remember from revision. Evaluate. This means how good is it and why. Strengths, limitations linked back to the question. Discuss means explanation plus evaluation. This is where students accidentally write 16 mark answers. Edexcel does not award enthusiasm. So this was the first attempt I did at this question. It took 20 minutes and it's overwritten. 20 minutes is more than double the time that you actually have in the exam paper to be able to answer an 8 mark question. And when you go through it, you realize there are a lot of excess sentences and things that don't actually help or get added onto your marks. You're only ever going to get maximum of 8 marks. And so it's best to use the time wisely. Okay, so we're going to give this a go and hopefully demonstrate that you don't actually need a lot to get 8 marks. All right, so same question. Evaluate the use of experimental methods when researching memory. So extraneous variables. These are all research methods or copyright, experimental methods, terminology. So that's AO1. Now we need to link it to the question. So we're going to say in memory research, and Schiffen. Going to pause here. All right. At this point, students often keep writing. And this gains absolutely nothing. Because so far I've got 2 AO1 points here. And then you think, well, if I add another definition here or something else, no. A1, AO1. There we go. All good. So it's important to just try and keep it as succinct as possible. Okay. So in terms of the evaluate questions, I'm now going to move on to paragraph 2 and talk about the strengths and limitations. So let's see how we go. All right, we are 3 minutes in here. Recall accuracy. Okay, let's just pause there. So at this point, we've got 2 AO3 points. There's a clear strength identified, so you get credit for awarded for the evaluation, not for the description that follows. Okay, so talking about the high level of control, that's an AO3 point. And again, you're going to be saying things like how this relates specifically to memory. Okay. So this sentence earns marks because it links method to evidence to memory. Okay, so there's a clear chain of reasoning there. Okay. And again, if I start now talking about ethics or brain scans or sample sizes, I'm not being clever, I'm just wasting time. Sorry, get this up. $8.59 and some change.